One of the reasons why I know that the LGBT community of color is flourishing now is identifiable organizations that the public knows about. And it's exciting because we know each other. We work with each other. We know that we're a part of the greater movement.
Part of the new rebirth of Detroit, I think, is the acceptance of all the citizens.
We're doing a lot of great things. We're much more visible, and that is due to a combination of commitment by the folks in the community and the communities of color, but also by allies who have our best interests at heart.
Coming out is a process. It's not something fast. So it was a very big struggle until I finally gave up to that contradiction and decided to say, this is who I am and I cannot change this.
There is a man was talking about how he hung his son in a living room in front of other his sons and tell them, if you want to be gay, this is what's going to happen to you.
Growing up in a Catholic school environment, I was the only kid of color in my neighborhood and in my school. And there were words that were used that, I guess it was the only words the kids knew to use to say you're different. So I think it was a natural progression, my coming out of, and very much connected to having experienced racial injustice as a kid.
I have to learn about you. I have to understand, how do you feel about people like me? Because I think I know that there's a benefit to know about each other. Breaking down barriers is something that as part of my job, I do that every day. Some of those walls and barriers, I have to learn how to break.
In Arab country, they don't talk about it because that's things, so there's no such a thing. The main goal for us, we want to have a voice, we want to say we exist.
There's nothing wrong with being called gay. There's nothing wrong with being a lesbian. There's nothing wrong with being a homosexual. That's fine. There's nothing wrong with being straight. You can call me whatever you want to call me, just love me.
There's no question in my mind that when we build organizations like Detroit Latinos, like Affirmations, like the Ruth Ellis Center, that lives are being saved.